Saturday, March 28th, 11 a.m. It's 40 degrees out here. I cut that down this year. It was had some issues. It had gotten really overgrown before I bought this place, and just needed to be cut down. So I'm gonna plant something different here. That was an apricot tree. This is an apricot tree here. Apricot. And I've done most of the difficult trimming. So I'm gonna come over here. This is a pear tree, and that's an apple tree. That's a little pear tree there. And I've got a couple more little pear trees right here that I'd have to do a little bit of trimming on. But these guys here, you can see these sticks and stuff. I trimmed all these. Trimmed all these. So it's looking more and more like spring. Got some no snow on the ground. We got snow up in the mountains still. Get my telescope out and look for Sasquatch up there. And here are the spring chickens. They're coming out today. They get to come out. 7 of them. It's amazing. These things, for the first couple of weeks, they doubled in size every week, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're all out. I keep them inside over here, and I just manually bring them out here every day that the weather is good enough. They're probably good enough just to stay outside full time now. But I just have a little bit more trimming to do. And so that's what I was going to do today, is just a little bit more trimming. But here's our salad. We just grow this stuff throughout the winter and eat it. I mean, we basically get all of our greens from, and here is just some herbs. And I thought we'd go take a look at the seedling room. Okay, so, well, these plants are getting pretty big. Bunch of peppers through here, a bunch of tomatoes. We're planting, there's 100 tomato plants that we're going to be doing this year. And we're going to plant a bunch of cabbage. And of course you can see that we've got a lot of all these peppers. So lots of tomatoes and peppers this year. And we'll plant the cabbage as well. I've got a different area that I'm going to plant the cabbage. There's 2 apple trees here. There's a really small one right here, and then a really big one in the background, and you can just see all of those water shoots, or whatever you want to call them, growing straight up there. And this year my goal is to basically get rid of all those vertical water shoots. This was a much bigger tree with a big trunk that was coming straight up over here, and it was just way overgrown. And so that's sort of what caused all of this mess, was getting rid of that trunk. And so, you know, the roots have just really given this thing a lot to grow on. So this year I'm going to cut that back quite a bit. Well, that should look quite a bit different. Still seems rather busy, but that's all I'm going to take off this year. Yeah, I got, it's kind of a mess here, isn't it? That's actually garbage. I got this one done and these done over here. Didn't really have to get too much off of these. These trees are not doing too badly. None of these are really doing too badly here. Actually, that one right there, I got to go do some pruning on that one. It's got a bunch of water sprouts or whatever you call them going up there. I ordered a bunch of extra canning things from Tractor Supply. Just came. Got a bunch of extra jars for canning. And these guys, looks like at least 2 of them in here are broken. You know, they packed it on its side like this, duh. You know, those over there are straight up, but they put these over here on the side. And as a result, that broke. Okay, so here's what happened then. One of these broke, one of these big ones. What are these? Half gallons or something. And one of these little quart jars broke. See, there's the lid. So, you know, I was wondering when I ordered these, I was thinking, I wonder how they're gonna pack those jars so they don't break. Well, I guess they just assume that people are gonna take their broken merchandise and not call them up and not care. But I'll give them a call. Let them know that I had 2 broken jars. At least give me free shipping on that. I paid for shipping for all of that stuff. And if I were to just get these 2 jars replaced, they'd have to ship all that all over again.